Good afternoon, morning, day, and night, and welcome everyone to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I am this week's host, Ivan, the all-encompassing, all-powerful, beautiful person, and today I am, of course, joined by my co-workers, other esports enthusiast, and fucking, I don't know, 100 Thieves dude, Brandon.
Yeah, totally. It's just totally 100 Thieves is totally a good team to root for right now.
Yeah.
Or just any team in the LCS besides FlyQuest because they're currently dominating everyone.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just don't worry about it. And my other co-host, anime connoisseur guy, Axel, also Nutsack.
Hello. Yeah, your neighborhood friendly nutsack.
Your neighborhood Nutsack. And so today's gonna be a little special edition. We have a guest star, Holley, aka also my wife. You want to say hi?
Hi, I'm Holley.
Hi, Holley. What are you in for?
Holly.
I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah. All right.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, guest star. So, as for topics for today, I wanted to talk about The Last of Us for one, and maybe a few others.
Oh boy.
As
Fuck Activision Blizzard.
Okay,
Fuck
get out of the way right now. Fuck Activision Blizzard.
Fuck Activision Blizzard.
Fuck them.
Just do it before I forget.
Just got to do it. Get it out of the way. But anyway, so just for the viewers, Holley, she has never played the video game, by the way. Well, she's seen me play it a little bit, but not the entire thing.
Not too much.
Yeah. So for the most part, for the show, she's kind of going in somewhat blind. And I don't know. I kind of want to hear her side of the story and what she thinks the show's going so far. You want to give us a little bit of details?
I think it's pretty good. There's a lot that I like about it. There's a few episodes that I thought were kind of boring, not gonna lie. I think the least boring one so far was probably what was it called? You said like the DLC or something episode? Is that what it was?
You
said
like,
the Left Behind? Yeah, that was
the
that
Left
was
Behind.
that's the DLC.
I did not like that one as much.
Okay,
I'm
good.
surprised I actually remembered that terminology from Ivan.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I didn't like that one as much. So far, I think my favorite episode, and I know I'm gonna get shamed for this because
Don't even
Ivan
say
doesn't
it.
like
I
it. The Bill
can
and
guess-
Frank
I can-
episode.
Oh.
I think that one was one of my favorites. And then actually last week's episode, what was it, number 7? Yeah, I
Yes.
think that one was my favorite. I like that one a lot.
I watched Brandon's soul die.
Yeah, I know. I told everyone that I was gonna be shamed for thinking that one's my favorite.
Shame.
Shame the poor.
Shamed.
I don't even
But
watch
okay,
it.
but
Shame.
y'all also have to understand I'm looking at it from like an outsider's point of view.
Yeah.
Like I've never played the game before and I haven't I've avoided a lot of spoilers.
Mhm.
So like from someone who hasn't seen it before, I think that one was probably one of my favorite episodes. And then last week's episode. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
and okay. All right.
Go ahead.
I think one of my other favorite episodes, which Ivan actually said that he wished there was more added onto the episode, was the one with goodness, I forget the little boy's name. The little boy, Ellie's friend.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
you know the
Sam.
one I'm talking about.
Sam
huh?
and Henry.
Henry and Sam.
Yes, Henry and Sam. That one was actually
Yeah.
one of my other favorite episodes, but it was really sad.
Max and Ruby.
Max and
Ruby.
Ruby,
Max and
Ruby.
gets fucking
Ruby and
shot
Max.
In Detroit.
in Detroit. That one. I think that episode, even though it was quite like very different from the video game, at least from my remembrance of it.
The biggest 180 of a storyline like ever as far as characters and development, even just chatting and dialogue all together.
Yeah, all of it was kind of, I mean, in the video, I mean, I'm also replaying the game. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But at least from my memory, you know, going through the sewers and all that shit, like I just wish there was a lot more. But I think they did that pretty good.
Oh yeah, they definitely did. Especially because currently I'm all caught up, and as of this recording, the last episode came out last week, so we will give our Ivan and I will give our final opinions next week.
Yes. At the current time of recording, in 2 days, it will be the final episode. Which, by the way, okay, I want to bring up. I thought they said that this was going to be 10 episodes, but
Only
no.
10?
Huh?
Only 10?
No. I'm fine with the 10, but we're not getting 10. We're getting 9.
Oh, so it's worse.
Yeah, so this episode that's coming up is the last episode. It's the season finale, or series finale, technically. Well,
Yeah, season finale.
yeah, season finale, which I thought they said there was going to be 10 episodes. So, like, this is coming in a lot sooner than I emotionally was prepared for.
Well,
Honestly,
so-
same.
well, currently, as like I am the most caught up, the way that like they did the storylining and stuff, it actually makes a lot of sense why it would, unless you want to do 2 30-minute episodes, because like the current part you're at now is basically the home stretch to the final of the game. So
Yeah, I mean, I know they're really close, but still, though, I thought we were going to get at least one more episode. So hopefully this one isn't going to be like a rushed ending. And
no, I feel
God.
like it'd be a longer episode, longer than at least an hour and a half, if I had to guess.
Longer
Wouldn't
than
we
an
have
hour and a
gotten
half.
like a notification though? Like, wouldn't they have told us like next week's episode, like an hour and a half or something?
No.
An extended episode or something.
No,
No,
usually
okay,
they
I
just
can kind of
release
see
it.
that, but
Well, with the way that the writers and the writer of the game and the current director have been doing things, I feel like there's a lot more opportunities for Joel and Ellie to really like cement like the bond of like the father-daughter like that never was. Because like in the game, there's a lot of time that passes by that we don't see.
Mhm.
So the time that passes by in the show could be extended a little bit, but like also brought together a lot easier.
Also,
So that's the way I'm thinking. So
I totally forgot, Axel. This is gonna probably be a bad episode for you.
Man.
He's just
Also-
over there, just with the fucking like death glares.
No, I'm just listening. I'm just sitting here listening.
Yeah, well, I know.
I was about to make.
Uh-huh.
Wait, sorry, what?
No,
no,
I was
no,
gonna
I
say
was
you
just gonna-
haven't played the game, nor did you watch the show. So, like,
Yeah, no.
from an outsider's perspective, what do you think?
Game shit.
Understandable. Have a
I
day.
can't say anything about this TV show. I was gonna ask a couple questions actually.
Okay.
How much of the show is actually being foretold in the video game? Like how much story progression so far?
What do you mean, how much?
Is the show gonna be the whole video game, like the first game?
yes,
The whole thing.
yes,
So there's no
Ooh.
like breaks or anything.
no,
Nope.
Okay, so this is like the full story of the first game. Okay,
not like
not
From-
first and second, but
no,
just,
no. I'm talking about like not like game to show. There's some like stirred crazy shit in between that they've mixed up. Not like mixed up, but like redid
no.
to better translate into a TV show. So
Yeah,
like
well, of course.
So like I think the comparison from game to show is like 80%, 85%.
Okay.
In my opinion, but it could be a lot less because Ivan and I are very nitpicky with shit. So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say, didn't like I remember Ivan talking a lot about the comparison in between the show and the video game. Like he said that they changed a lot, like when it comes to like the virus and everything. Like weren't they
Mhm.
supposed to wear like masks or like face masks or something, like breathing masks?
Yeah,
and
they-
then in the video game they
Mhm.
just made it like completely different, or the show they made it completely different.
Yeah, in the video game, the infection is also spread through the air because fungus and spores and shit. But the writers, Neil Druckmann and I forgot the other guy, Craig something.
yeah,
They decided to not have the spores because Craig, I forgot his last name. It's Craig something. That guy, I think he directed like this Chernobyl show. Like he's also done something very similar.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, it's like a TV show, whatever. And apparently from his experience with that show and where the actors wear a lot like masks a lot of the times. They found out that, and this is their explanation. I still find it to be crap. But they said because of the mask, it's kind of hiding the actor's face. So you won't be able to get as much of an emotional thing. Like they won't be able to act as well, which I say bullshit because Mandalorian. It's an amazing show, by the way.
It's called
also,
Gestures.
huh?
It's called Gestures.
Yeah, and like Pedro Pascal, he's literally the Mandalorian in the show as he's Joel in here, and he's amazing as the Mandalorian, and he always has his helmet on, so you can't see his face. So you can have a really good show with masks. That so you can follow the fucking show or the game. Sorry.
So I just thought of something.
Yeah. What's up?
What if they're gonna keep next week's or this week's episode the same time as like the show usually runs per episode? And what if they just leave it on a really big cliffhanger so you have to come back for season 2?
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Does anybody know if they are making a season 2?
They are.
They are.
They
Yeah,
are?
it's been confirmed.
Because they're making the second game.
Yep.
They're making the second game, or the second game's already out?
The second game's been out.
Yeah, it's been out. It's been out for a while now.
Is it okay? So, do you guys think that the second series is going to be as good as the video game, or is the video game just not as great for the second?
I haven't
Ivan,
played.
you have no opinion on this.
Yeah. Okay. So for the second game, I haven't played The Last of Us Part 2. I remember
Therefore,
years ago.
It's automatically shit.
Yeah, and also I've heard the Last of Us Part 2 wasn't nearly as good as the first one, for various reasons. And yeah, I can't really have much of an opinion. Brandon has played it.
Yes, I played through twice, so
yeah, and I haven't played it at all. Okay, I lied. I played like the first maybe hour, but apparently the Last of Us Part 2 is like twice as long as the original Last of Us. So like I only barely scratched the surface. So yeah, after the season's done, I'm gonna play The Last of Us Part 2 and in its full entirety, and I'm gonna have my actual opinion. Everyone says it's shit, or there's a lot of problems with it, but
Garbage.
I'll be the judge of that.
Axel, you don't get to say. You haven't played.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
hey, don't question the nutsack.
So Brandon,
Don't question.
The all-knowing.
So Brandon, have you played The Last of Us Part 2 or no?
Yes, I have. Funny enough, if you guys can see, there's this is an Ellie statue from the collector's edition that I bought of it way back when.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, the combat system is a lot better. The scavenging and crafting system is a lot better, especially with the whole UI change.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of quality of life updates that were
sure.
neat changes that were
Visually better.
needed. Visually better. But the story kind of like it basically it's like the roller coaster that has too many hills. It goes up and down and then up and down and up and down. Then it kind of just flatlines, goes up and then just they didn't finish the rest of the track, so it just falls off the coaster.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, I just wanted to do this, but like you gave me this. Like, why?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff we didn't ask for.
Yeah. Reed said that it was too depressing. Like it's a lot more gloomy than the first one.
If you watch the trailer for Last of Us Part 2,
Don't spoilers.
No spoilers,
No, no,
please.
But I
beg.
have
yeah,
I have
so
seen the trailer.
watch the trailer again, and then play the game.
So I know a spoiler, which I'm not gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
The
tell.
worst ratio.
Worst fucking decision like ever.
Yes, and if I would have found out as I was playing the game, I probably would have like refunded, like turn that shit off, delete it from my fucking PlayStation, and never touch it again.
Oh no.
He would have became me.
But I didn't find out that way. So it's been what, like 2 years since I found out, or a year. So I've come to kind of accept it, and I am not looking forward to that part when I get to it.
When this is over, I have to tell you something interesting about that. So
Okay. You know the spoiler that I know, yeah?
yes, I know the spoiler.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
We've been over this before, so
Okay. Yeah. So it sucks.
Wait, so does that spoiler mean that the next season of The Last of Us isn't going to be as good?
Oh,
maybe they can grow some balls and do the right thing about the second season.
yeah.
I feel
if
like
they fix it.
they definitely tried to correct a lot of stuff just from what I've been hearing. Like from the video game to the TV show, they tried to correct a few things that they thought wouldn't go.
What did you hear? Because I actually haven't heard that. If you remember anything.
Goodness, I have to think for a second. Like, y'all watched like the little clips at the end of like the TV show, like where they say, "Oh, well, we didn't like this in the video game, and it was my chance to correct it." That kind of stuff.
I don't remember those vividly, but I do like watching those because explaining how they're like I said before, like how there's a lot of in between time, or like just like the when they were in Kansas City, that was just NPCs running through. These are actual people with emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an interesting way to make you give a shit about that level in the game and turn it into something that actually made sense.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I actually remember an example. What was it? They said y'all didn't like this. I remember like hearing y'all text back and forth after the episode, like "fuck this. This isn't how it was supposed to go." I actually remember two things. One of which was when they were getting chased by a horde, but y'all kept on saying it was supposed to be Fedra. It was like the first episode.
Oh, that was the second.
Yeah. Was it the second?
Was it the first or the second? I
no.
thought it was the first.
It was no, it was the end of the second episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
How y'all said
it was the end
that I didn't like that part, and then at the end they said, "Oh, we corrected it to kind of like introduce some of the effects that we did on the zombies or whatever."
No,
we didn't like it for that part. We liked it because fucking Tess got tongue fucked by a zombie.
Yeah, that was the worst decision I could have done.
Gotta add a romance plot.
I actually remember one other
God.
thing. It was, I know y'all hate TikTok, but I saw this TikTok video of the bunny rabbit getting killed. Like the girl that was like, "Oh, it's so cute, a little bunny rabbit,"
that's
and then
Scream.
like she screams because the bunny got shot with an arrow or something.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? That wasn't in the fucking show. Literally unwatchable.
I know.
I
Literally
cannot
unwatchable.
watch anymore.
That was the first thing I texted you. It was the first thing I texted you.
Yeah.
Brandon, you
Okay,
can't
it
say
was-
anything. You didn't even watch The Last of Us last episode like until like 3 hours later.
See,
Because I was watching Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, he was watching something better.
exactly.
I
No-
See,
haven't,
no-
you didn't
that's
even,
no
I haven't-
dead
proof
rabbit,
that Last
no
of Us is
watch.
garbage.
Ivan, you didn't even
Huh?
watch Cocaine Bear. You've been talking about Cocaine Bear for like weeks.
Yeah, I know. I really want to watch it. Apparently, it's good.
It's good.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
Quick segue,
my boss,
Cocaine Bear.
My boss actually watched it and was talking about it at work, and I'm so upset that I didn't get to see it.
Who knew a bear on cocaine is entertaining? Like, these guys are geniuses.
It's equal parts funny and equal parts has just as like a good amount of scary moments.
Yeah.
But enough to
All
balance out it too.
Tell me what Cocaine
yeah,
Bear is about. Like, is it animated? Is it live action? Did they get an
It's
actual
live
bear
action.
and give it cocaine just for the show?
I wish.
No.
I wish. You know what? I'm gonna do that now.
Okay, so what? Tell me.
That's how you OD. That's how you OD a bear, dude.
So tell me
Yeah.
about Cocaine Bear. What
Well,
is
Axel,
the
did we
movie?
have to say something?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
what I was gonna say was, I wouldn't say I told you guys so, but Cocaine Bear was exactly like a Kangaroo Jack moment.
What's Kangaroo Jack?
Yeah.
Because Kangaroo Jack was a movie back way back then. I don't remember when it came out, but
Early 2000s.
So something like that. I don't know too many details. My brain doesn't have enough space for shit like
Dementia.
that.
I mean, got dementia.
And basically, Kangaroo Jack was advertised like this funny little movie about this wacky kangaroo that did a whole bunch of shit. But it turns out the whole movie about Kangaroo Jack was about a bank robbery or something like that. And the Kangaroo Jack scene was just a hallucinogen, or there was a hallucinating scene. It wasn't even like 10 minutes of the movie for that whole scene. They advertised the whole movie based on it. And I was thinking that Cocaine Bear was going to be similar to it. Like, and I was right, because apparently like 80% of the movie was like character driven. it was like a character driven story.
Well, that's kind of like with any kind of like
And, like,
horror like
No,
movie.
but like if you're gonna advertise the movie, at least like put the bear in more. At least a 60-40 split.
Have
That's
you seen
something
any
like that.
horror movie ever in existence? That's usually how it is. Like the vast majority of the time is just building up, and then you get like 5 minutes of the actual action.
But see, another thing is, Ivan, is that apparently when I was watching reviews, they couldn't decide either it was gonna be a comedy or a horror. And
Well,
they
it's like a
kept
comedy
flipping
thriller.
in between those.
Yeah.
No, it does that just dilutes it.
So you don't
the
like
bear's
comedy
either gonna
or
be
thriller?
scary, or it's gonna be funny.
Well,
And like it was just like
this is why I'm not a review Nancy about it.
Yeah,
I watched it, didn't give my review after it though.
I
Mm.
haven't seen it, but it seems like it executed what it was trying to do.
Yeah, it really did.
That's from what I'm hearing. It just did. It's just a movie to go see that you'll actually enjoy.
yeah.
I really want to see it.
Mhm.
Cocaine
For the most
Bear,
part.
and also the director Elizabeth Banks. She, we said this last podcast, I believe, or the podcast before, or the episode before, not the podcast. We only have one podcast. No, but I think she said about the cocaine shark and how she's down to make cocaine shark.
Yeah, because apparently like some cocaine fell in the ocean and they're
Well,
gonna.
okay, I don't know if that's true. I haven't found any articles about that. I think they're just trying to make
Cocaine
a cocaine
turtle
franchise.
I don't know. We said cocaine Sharknado, so
Cocaine Sharknado
Oh
would
my
be the best movie of all time.
God. I was
Changed my mind.
I was on Ivan's PC for a second there, like a while ago, and I just randomly saw Cocaine Sharknado, and I kept on asking
no.
Ivan questions, and he was like,
No. No, it's not Cocaine Sharknado. It was the Shark of the Moon or whatever. Wasn't that
Shark
it?
of the Moon?
Shark Side of the Moon.
Shark Side of the Moon. Wasn't it that?
Yeah, Shark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
What the hell? I was so confused. I don't even
it's
know half the
amazing.
time of what men are talking about.
We gotta watch that when I come over.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I need to watch this.
I need this in my life.
I need this in my life.
So people don't know what we're talking about. Long story short, there's a movie called Shark Side of the Moon. It is literally like the definition of like a mother effing sci-fi movie, like Piranha, Anaconda, Sharknado, like all of them. But then no, I see this thing called Shark Side of the Moon. I'm gonna just read the like the description, like what it says on here. During the Cold War, Soviet scientists created a human/shark hybrid as a weapon. Unable to control the sharks, one of the scientists launched them to the moon. Years later, a U.S. moon mission team encounters the shark hybrids and must fight them to save for their lives.
Bannon, you always find the craziest shit, like Willy's Wonderland, freaking.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie. You
That
can't
was
deny
a really
that.
good movie.
Oh my
Nicolas
God.
Cage is amazing.
But didn't you also? Were you the one who also watched Benny Loves You?
Okay, Benny Loves You
Yes.
was amazing.
Yeah. I did like that one. It was stupid. See, Axel, you need to watch these movies. They're supposed to be comedy thrillers. They're stupid, but so good.
They make you laugh.
What
so
kind of
bad.
anime is that?
What kind of anime?
Boku no
but-
Pico.
I think
Boku no
that's,
Pico.
that's its own genre, I'm pretty sure. It's like a comedy thriller thing. Like there's scary aspects to it, but
It's like The Room. It's so bad it's good.
yeah, and it's just like an enjoyable experience. I think you need to watch these movies. Moral of the story: they good.
They good.
We need more
Maybe.
of them.
Really.
I'm trying to
Oh,
think of
God.
another like movie that's Brandon's forced us to watch.
No, that was the only one because
Yeah.
I don't remember forcing you to watch any other ones. Besides forcing to watch wrestling, that was really about it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that
I
was
actually
a whole
really
ass
do.
tangent.
I actually
not
really
being on
do
Last
wanna
of
watch
Us.
that. What was the one that y'all went to? Like Ivan showed me like a short clip of like someone like catching a table on fire or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was the wrestling event that we just did.
Yeah, that's the wrestling event we're just at.
Which, by the way, check out last week's episode. We talked like a whole third of the episode on that. It's really good, by the way. Spoiler alert.
And you can check out also our socials where we posted all of our videos and pictures from the event as well.
Damn straight.
Links in the description,
Links
baby.
in the bio.
In the bio.
Back to Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
So Holley.
Yes.
So overall, the show, yay or nay?
Yes.
All right, that's it. We can wrap it up here, folks. That's it. No. So
No,
you do like in terms of like good shows, where do you rate it? Like, give it let's do 1 out of 10.
Ooh. Okay, so first
If
I
you
have
can even rate it right now.
Supernatural, then I have
Oh God,
the Vampire
Supernatural
Diaries.
falls off for like 10 seasons.
Then I have to throw The Office in there somewhere.
Okay, I'm just saying,
I'd
giving it a 1 out of
I'd rate
10
it-
rating.
Wait, 1 out of 10, like as a rating, like overall, or like on
Yeah,
my top
not-
10 list?
As a rating.
As a rating. Just as a rating.
I would
Just rating.
definitely rate it like, I don't know, like an 8.5, 9.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, it
Like,
really
but
is.
that's only because there's a few like episodes that are like, y'all probably could have skipped over that episode.
I think overall, without the because like we mentioned before, the last episode hasn't came out at the time this episode is going to be out. This podcast, it will be out like the last episode of the Last of Us, but of course, at the time of recording, it's not out yet, so I can't give it a full rating.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want to say I kind of agree with Holley. I want to say it's not nearly as good as I want it to be, but it's never going to be as good as I want it. So I was thinking more like a 7 to 8. I don't know.
I give it at least an 8 at this point, but it could vary by my now opinion versus next week opinion can vary.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. This last episode.
This last episode has to hit me.
Oh, if it does, dude. Okay, I will say this. Every single time I have played The Last of Us, I have always came out emotionally damaged.
Oh, speaking of that,
I have
don't
teared
forget-
up every single time, no matter how many times I played The Last of Us.
Speaking of that, don't forget I'm bringing my my PlayStation over so we can play the last mission together.
Yes.
So you gotta catch up. You gotta catch up.
I do. So
Oh
if
my
I'm not
God.
emotionally damaged at the end of this, then they have not succeeded. All right, Axel, your thoughts, questions,
Your
concerns.
Well,
1 out
let
of
me
10.
say this real quick. Yeah, 0 out of 10 actually.
Okay, bet.
Let me say this at least. I'm excited for the season 2 Last of Us Remastered that coming out. And then Last of Us remastered show coming out again. 2 years later, remastered. And
The
then
remake.
HD, then the remake, HD quality retextured. I can't
Yeah.
wait for that to come out. And then one's going to be for the PC port. I can't wait for that one to come out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know what's funny? So the new PC that I built, the GPU I got was an AMD, and at the time when I bought it, they had a special to where when you bought the GPU, you get 2 free games. All right. For me, it was what was it called? The Callisto Project or something like that.
Callisto
Protocol, yeah, and then Dead Island 2 when that comes out. And I went to go check. I bought off Newegg, but I went to go check the same GPU. They're having a different special right now, to where you get a free copy of The Last of Us Part 2 on Steam. So I got this GPU late or too early. Oh, I would much
Imagine.
rather get that than get the other 2 games that I'm probably not
Is
going to play. Maybe
Last
Dead
of Us
Island,
Part-
but
Is Last of Us Part 2?
or no, sorry, not Part 2.
Part
it's
2 remastered.
it's
HD
the
quality.
it's the Last of Us
Retextured.
Part 1,
Okay.
the one that they're releasing on Steam. I believe it's Part 1.
Yeah. Did you already buy it though?
No,
Oh.
no, I
okay.
don't have it. I have it. Oh no, that's Part 1. Sorry, Part 2 I have on the PlayStation. But Part 1 I don't own. I just have the remaster.
Why?
Uh,
Ugh.
Dude, they
God.
only did it like
4
twice now.
times.
No, they only did it twice now.
7 times, Ivan.
No, okay, so originally The Last of Us
32
came
times.
out on the PlayStation 3. Then, like a year or so afterwards, it came out on the PlayStation 4, and that was the remaster. Okay, that is it. And then now recently,
69 times.
Recently, they came out with a remake, and that is it.
So you can get rid of the original game. So you have remaster and then remake.
That's it.
62 stab wounds.
They just made it. Okay, whatever.
Garbage.
I'm at least happy. Anyways. Okay, that's all that matters. I'm satisfied.
Whatever.
I remember when Brandon came over when he got it. And he brought his PS5 and everything. We popped it in, and we were just going back and forth from the PS4 Pro, the remaster, to the new remake. And we were just fucking going back and forth, and I just remember
we were so close to the screen, like, okay,
we were.
So that's not there, that's not there, that's not there.
The whole room was pitch black or whatever, like it was nighttime. We just turned off all the lights, and we were just fucking looking. Oh
my god, oh my god, yeah, it was so nice. It was so nice.
Little shout out to like episode like 5 or whatever. I forgot what earlier episode we had on the podcast where
early ass episode.
I remember, I think Brandon, you were shitting on it, and I was like, I want it, and then you got it, and I'm like, I still want it, and
no, I was shitting on it because for the $70 price tag, and I ended up getting it anyways.
Yeah, I will say it's pricey, but I will pay it, but just not yet.
I mean,
not yet.
I'm content right now.
Yeah, that's for true.
Yeah.
I will at least say this. I'm glad it's not a Halo TV show.
Anything's better than the Halo show.
I'm glad it didn't turn out something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, that's a good. Thanks for bringing that up, Axel. Have any of y'all seen the Halo show?
No.
Holley, I know you haven't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna bring up something about the Halo show, because I've seen it. But all right, I'm just not gonna pursue that.
Yeah,
no one else can have an opinion.
I would told you it was gonna be garbage, and look what it turned out to be.
I mean, it was.
I warned you.
Or you know what? Okay,
you're like, nah.
I'm still gonna bring it up. I'm still gonna bring it up. Compared to the Halo show, I'm happy. I will say, and I wonder what you think, Brandon. This show, The Last of Us show, has proven that. I guess the Sonic movie has also proven it. But there used to be like this quote unquote curse when it came to adapting a video game into like film, and how they always turned out like the worst movies or TV shows in history.
Dog water.
Yeah. So I'm happy that this is kind of breaking the whole stereotype of you can't make a video game into a movie or TV show.
I think the issue was, in my opinion, is that when they try to adapt it from one and put it into the other, they try to take too much of their idea and then put it into the movie. That's where I think it kind of like twists. Mm-hmm. The Sonic movie is kind of an exception because like
it's nothing like the video game.
Yeah, but like I think that's because in that case, that the game has with it having expansion, something like that, like it has a lot more room to get better with it.
Mm-hmm.
I personally never watched the entirety of the Sonic movies, so
I haven't seen the second one. I've seen the wait, you and I've seen the first one. We went to the movies together.
No, we didn't. I wasn't there for that. No, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that.
I will prove it.
Liar.
I will prove it.
Prove it. I wasn't there for that.
No, you weren't. We've seen it.
But
watch it been someone else.
But in the meantime, I just think it's a lot better now because, like, for The Last of Us, as an example, they had the writer of the game as like a producer or a director or like a co-director with the person who's actually directing everything, which is the right thing to do. Is get the person who made the game like in with you, so like you guys don't have conflicting things.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
We can be in the middle. Because what was it like the Halo people never played the games and they made the Halo show?
Oh yeah, it was an entirely new like set of writers.
Never played the games. They said they took a brief glance at the comics and that was it.
No, I heard that they said that they have no desire to read or play anything of the Halo.
They knew what a Master Chief was, and that was it.
They just knew what he looked like.
Not even what he looked like.
Not even
they
what
knew
he
what the
looked like.
armor looked like.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? That brings up a good point. So what do y'all think about? Okay, I know we shit on the Mario movie, but don't they actually have the creator of Mario working on it too?
No, they don't.
I thought
he
was.
No, Nintendo has a vice grip on Illumination's balls right now.
Yeah.
Like
so do you think this
vice
movie is
grip.
actually going to be good or not?
Yes, I think it'll be decent. I'm just not happy with the Chris Pratt thing because it's not. He's
Oh
not
yeah,
really
sorry,
a
it's the
good
Chris
choice
Pratt
for
movie,
Mario.
not the Mario movie.
It's the Chris Pratt movie.
Yeah, it's Chris Pratt movie.
It comes out the 5th of April.
I want to watch it.
Oh, I'm not going to be here when it comes out.
It looks like it will be good for the most part.
I'll give it
Because of,
the Ready Player
thing.
One reading where it's just there.
It's just there. It exists.
It's just there.
It's just there.
I watched Ready Player One. That was fun.
Yeah, but they had a lot of reused shit.
Ooh,
I mean,
but did
I've
y'all
never
read the books?
read the books.
I
Yeah,
loved
I've
the
never read
book.
it. Did you?
No, I haven't read. Actually, I might have like skimmed over it.
I actually
when
own the
it was-
book.
Oh, fun.
It's a really good book.
Did you watch the movie?
Did watch the movie. It was a while ago. That was like back in high school. Like I remember the book club that we had at school. We had to read the book, and then as like a field trip we could go see the movie. Obviously I didn't go see the movie, but I did watch it a couple years down the line. It was pretty good. It was all right. There was a lot in it that should have been in it, and a lot that, you know, was added into it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right. Book's way
It was
better.
just aight.
I'm always gonna say that the book is always gonna be better, and it's probably the same for y'all, where like the video game is always gonna be better than the movie or TV show.
Yeah. The Last of Us
Probably,
video
yeah.
game is 1,000,000% better.
Well, I mean, like
Oh yeah.
with a book, you don't, there's not really any pictures or anything. So when you're reading the book, like you build this whole like other world in your head of what it should look like. And
Yeah.
then when you see it, like, for Harry Potter, it was like, that's not how I would have had it. Or like,
It doesn't meet your expectations.
it doesn't, or like Twilight. Y'all shit on Twilight, but you read
Twilight
the
is
book
a
first, or the
masterpiece, I
Hunger
know what you're talking
Games. Ivan, I know you read at least one book in the Hunger Games.
No, actually, no. Hunger Games was the only series I've ever read the books before watching the movies.
Same.
That is the only one.
But
Never did it again.
I never watched Mockingjay Part 2. I still haven't watched Mockingjay
You
Part
still
2.
haven't?
Ouch, Brandon,
Nope.
it's on Plex.
That's funny.
I'm not-
No, it's not.
No,
no,
it's not.
it's
It's on
not.
its.
It's
Lee-
not. It's on a. It's on a
Netflix.
totally.
It's on
on
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah.
It's on
It's
Netflix.
It's on Betflix. Betbliss.
It's on
Poochies.
HBO
It's on
Max.
a legal.
It's on
Yeah,
a
HBO
website
Max.
that we shall not say for legal purposes, and we are not condoning it, just heavily implying it.
It's still in the theaters.
It's still in
Yeah,
theaters.
it's on the theaters. Go to your local theater and
Go
check
to
it
your
out.
local theaters.
Yeah, I lost all interest after Mockingjay Part 1. All interest. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, nah, no thanks.
Ivan, you're gonna have to bleep that part out.
I was just thinking the
The
same
mention
thing.
of the
I'm so
word.
sorry.
Alrighty, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Basically an entire, mostly Last of Us episode. So thank you all for watching or listening, depending on how you consume our podcast. Please check out the description, the bio, and you'll find all of our social media. Go check those out. Give it all the love. And anybody else have anything to say before we go?
Fuck you.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm mushroom.
Alrighty. And we will see you in the next episode. Bye.
See you later, stinky.